Let's all play a game and we're going to compare 5 forwards in the AFL and see how they rank for each of these following categories. Marks, total points, so that's goals which are worth 6 points and behinds worth 1, accuracy and their set shot of goals, and then the highest draft. What I mean by this is actually change the terminology a little bit later. A high draft pick would be someone who's, say for example, gone draft 1 to 10, but what I'm looking at is someone who is a steal for the club, who's gone outside that high draft pick. So the terminology is probably a low draft pick, I guess. Anyway, what we're going to look at is each one of these. I'll give you the option of the players and then you can pick who you think is going to win that category. And for each one that you get correct, you get 1 point. And now guys, before we get started, if you do like this sort of content, these guessing games, these AFL related videos, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And alright, let's get to it. So the AFL forwards that we are going to compare are Charlie Curnow, Jeremy Cameron, Joe Danaher, Nick Larkey, and Taylor Walker. The reason I've chosen these 5 specific players are that they are all in the running for the Coleman Medal in 2023, and all the stats that I'm going to present to you are accurate at the end of round 15. Okay, so question number 1. Now remember, if you pick the correct player, you get 1 point. So who do you think out of all these 5 players has taken the most marks in the year up to round 15? That would be Charlie Curnow. Okay, for another point, who has kicked the most points so far up to round 15? So that is 6 points for a goal and 1 point for a behind. Who has kicked the most total points this year so far? Remembering who your so far Coleman medalist is. That was a bit of a mislead. It is also Charlie Curnow. Okay, for 1 more point, who do you think is the most accurate kick at goal so far up to the end of round 15? This might actually surprise you. So that is Nick Larkey. He kicks at 68.9% so far. So probably 3 of the highest performing forwards, Charlie Curnow, Jeremy Cameron, Joe Danaher, all kick under 60% accuracy, which is quite surprising. And it's only Taylor Walker and Nick Larkey who are kicking over 60%. And Nick Larkey is kicking closer to 70%, which is quite impressive actually. If he could only get the service inside to him, he might actually be a solid chance for the Coleman Medal this year. Okay, for the next point, who took the most set shots at goal? So this is not just allowing for your goals and behinds, it also accounts for your shanks apparently. This statistic was actually quite hard to find, but I did find it in the end. Who do you think out of these 5 players took the most set shots at goal? I probably would have thought Joe Danaher, as he, at least for me, seems to shank it quite a bit. But no, it's actually Charlie Curnow who takes the most set shots at goal so far this year, with 81 set shots. And the next closest person being Jeremy Cameron, who's taken 74. And last question, yet again for 1 point, who do you think was the lowest draft pick? So if you were in the top 10 draft pick, I would class that as a high draft pick. So who do you think that your club got a steal with drafting them at a low number? The winner for this one is actually Taylor Walker. You could probably argue that Jeremy Cameron was another one. He was classed as other, as he was a underage draft pick for GWS. They got those priority draft picks as they were just coming into the league, but due to his performance as a young player, I think he would have actually gone probably in the top 20. So for me, Taylor Walker was a steal for this one. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this video. Please leave a comment below. How many points did you get? I probably would have got 2 out of the 5 questions. I don't actually think I would have got half of these. And going forward, out of these 5 forwards, who would you want in your team? For me, it would have to be either Charlie Curnow or Nick Larkey, as they're both young and very good forwards. I think they just need a little bit more training, a little bit more of experience around them, and I think they will be some top tier forwards. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.